Hey, I'm Lauren, and today I will be reviewing Dolce Glow's Lusso Self Tanning Mousse. In this video, I'll share everything you need to know about the brand Dolce Glow, and then I'll share my review of the self tanning mousse. I'll show you what it's like to apply. I'll show you my results of the color and how long it lasted on me, and then also what the removal process was like. If you like honest product reviews, especially about tanning and beauty, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you're notified whenever I post something new. Okay, let's get into the review. So I've been seeing everyone talk about this self-tanner, and I was questioning it because it's quite expensive for a self-tanning product. This bottle was $51, which at first made sense to me because I thought it was by Dolce & Gabbana. I feel like the packaging kind of looks like it could be Dolce & Gabbana. And I had no idea what Dolce Glow was. It wasn't a brand I had ever heard of. So a little background on Dolce Glow. It was founded by a celebrity spray tan artist named Isabel Alice. And then earlier this year, it was announced that Miley Cyrus also invested in the company. Dolce Glow's whole thing is that they put skincare first and then tanning second. So all of their products are formulated with clean and anti-aging beneficial ingredients. And this mousse actually got a really good rating on the Yucca app, which is an app where you can see how toxic your products are. So it got a 50 out of 100, which is funny because that would be an F, but they actually call that good. And to be honest, compared to most other tanning products on the market, that's actually a really high score. So you know, they say their products have a seamless application, a subtle scent, fast dry time, and a satisfying, natural looking result. And then the products are manufactured in Australia, which is where many of the best self-tanners in the world are manufactured. They know what they're doing, but it was actually invented in Italy. So Dolce Glow's mousse, that's $51, like I said, it is pretty expensive. You get 6.8 fluid ounces, so that equals $7.50 per ounce. And all of their products are clean, vegan, cruelty-free, paraben-free, sulfate-free, and they have a very subtle fragrance. And it has some really good skincare ingredients. So the key ingredient call-outs that they have on their website is squalene, which they call the ultimate complexion booster. It's natural fatty acids, replenish dry, irritated skin while balancing oily conditions to brighten your complexion and leave your skin feeling silky smooth. It has vitamin E, which supports collagen production, strengthens the skin barrier, and restores balance to overly oily or oily dry complexions. And then it has vitamin B5, which rapidly renews surface cells, restores skin elasticity, revitalizes dullness, locks in moisture, and reveals healthy skin. It also reduces the appearance of wrinkles. It has jojoba oil, which gently replenishes the skin's natural sebum for a softer, more radiant complexion. It has Australian macadamia oil, which they say is a deeply hydrating oil that has vitamin E to help repair, and squalene for resilience and protection. And they say that it's the key to skincare success. And then it has sodium hyaluronate, which is a form of hyaluronic acid that helps build collagen, replenishes skin moisture for skin that radiates health. Their suggested application technique is pretty standard. You want to exfoliate your skin, avoid applying moisturizers, oils, or perfumes before you apply self-tanner. And then they want you to use their application mitt, which every brand says that, and then you use sparingly on ankles, knees, and elbows. And then because Lusso is a gradual tanning mousse, it will darken over time depending on how long you wear it. So if you want a light tan, just wear it for 2 to 4 hours, medium 4 to 6, and dark 6+. And then you want to avoid getting wet until you want to rinse off. So once the Lusso has been on your skin for a desired amount of time, then you can rinse and gently pat dry your skin for a radiant glow. In this shower, you don't want to exfoliate or scrub your skin at all. Just rinse the color off. I actually do use body wash, but they didn't mention if you should or shouldn't. How do you take a shower and not use body wash? And then they say their tanner should last for 7 to 10 days. And then if you want to keep your glow continuous, you just apply them once a week. I did apply my lotion to elbows and knees and behind my feet because those areas always just absorb too much color and it doesn't look good on me. So I did skip their one suggestion about not applying lotion. I recommend everyone apply lotion. And then I started applying once the lotion set in a little bit. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like. Bronzer is when it has a little bit of color to it. And really that's just going to give you a color guide, so when you apply it, you know where you put it. It comes out almost as a green color, like greenish brown. And you can put on as much or as little as you want. It's really up to you. I do like to put it in my armpit and make sure you get it under your arm and all around, because this is the area that's really gonna show on your arms. Other areas like your stomach, if you're not really wearing a bathing suit, doesn't matter so much, but your arms and your legs and the areas that show definitely do matter more. The product glides on very easily and it blended out well. I used my own mitt, not their special brand, and it was totally fine. Can you see the difference? This arm already looks tanner. It's not tanner. That doesn't mean that this arm is already tan. That just means this is where you applied the tanner, and now there's that color guide there. So it really just shows you, okay, we applied it everywhere, we're good. The fragrance is really nice and subtle. It doesn't smell like self-tanner yet. I will update you if the self-tanner smell becomes overpowering, but it just smells like a really nice, very light and refreshing perfume. So I really do like the fragrance. So I'm gonna wear this around. I'll show you what the first day process color looks like. Right now it's about 2 o'clock, so I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow after this tan sets in. I'll also let you know how it wears off over the coming days. I will say that it dries really fast, so you need to apply it quickly, or you'll have to apply more product on your mitt, because I noticed I was getting lines because it dries so quickly. And so I was kind of worried that it would be streaky. So I just really made sure I blended everything, and you had to work in like small circles and work your way up. And that seemed to prevent getting lines. And then I apply powder, like a setting powder in the creases. So like in my elbows, behind my knees, in my groin area, under my breast, and anywhere else where I feel like I just wanted the product to not get any creases. And I feel like with this product, I almost didn't need to apply it because it dried so quickly, but I did still apply my powder because I just wanted to get a consistent tan all over. And I found that especially in the elbow area, you know, where it gets that white triangle look, if you apply a setting powder there, and I'll link the one I use below, it really prevents that from happening. And then also under your breasts, and you know, just like that sticky feeling you get from self-tanner, even though if you touch your skin, you don't feel sticky, but you just feel like you have something on. The setting powder helps a lot with that. And I feel like when I wear self-tanner or perfume or anything, I get used to the fragrance. So I asked my husband if he could still smell the self-tanner, and he said he could, but it's definitely not as bad as some of the other products I've tried. He's also super sensitive to smell and gets annoyed every time I put self-tanner on because it means we're not doing anything fun that night. So my results, my tan the next day was so good. It was very dark. It was really even. It looked like I got a professional spray tan done. I don't like to look too orange or too red, and the tone of this tan was perfect. And the color, the darkness, was honestly one of the best dark tans I have ever gotten from an at-home product in just one application. Like sometimes you have to reapply to get that really deep color. You do not have to with this one. I should mention I got the medium dark shade. And the tan lasted for 5 days before it started to look a little bit lighter. But what was really interesting is it didn't get all patchy and come off unevenly. You know how sometimes tans can get really weird in some areas? This tan didn't do that. It just started fading away evenly. And by day 7 or 8, it was basically gone. I've never seen anything like it. Usually you're having to scrub and really remove your tan, but this one just faded so perfectly. Like even if I still have tanner on, I can't really tell. It's the most natural tan I've ever tried. I'm so impressed. I think this is probably the best tanner I've ever used. Definitely, $51 is a lot, but I would say it's actually worth $51. It's incredible. I wish it wasn't so pricey, but I do recommend you try this tan if you want a really dark, even, long-lasting tan that fades easily. It's so good. And I've tried so many tanners on the market, and this one blew me away. So I hope you found this review helpful. If you liked this video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and turn on post notifications so we can see each other next time.